Hello, my name is WWII, and welcome back to WWIN, where I discuss the current state of the war to you listeners at home. And I am currently on a fleet carrier headed towards Okinawa. It seems we are almost there. And I am here with Johnson, a U.S. Marine, where we will talk about the fight for Okinawa. So, Johnson, do you know the plans for the invasion of Okinawa?
I don't really know much about the operation, but is that okay?
Yes, that's fine. Explain the best you can.
Alright, good. So, our operation requires a joint effort of the Army, Navy, and Marines. A while ago, we started a week-long bombardment to soften up the island. We also secured an archipelago west of Okinawa. And once we capture Okinawa, we will be able to use the island to prepare for an invasion on Japan's mainland.
So, how's the operation right now?
I'm not so sure. But I do know that we captured the Yantan, the Canada airfields, with about 60,000 men on the island. And the last time I checked, we currently occupy the north part of Okinawa.
How about the south part of Okinawa?
Oh, they're having a tough time. Yeah. They're having a tough time. I haven't heard from them in a while, and I don't really know the details.
That's okay, but why are we headed towards Okinawa?
You don't know? You should have asked. Well, we plan to help out the troops south of Okinawa. And like I said, they're having a tough time.
Plane's heading towards the fleet carrier.
A plane crashed into the hull of the ship.
Not again.
What's happening? Suicide planes. We saw a decent amount before, but it looks like there will be a lot more coming to us.
Hey Fred, bring this guy with you on the plane. I trust you will defend him as we fight. I'll be helping out, okay? This is gonna be a tough fight. Hurry up, please.
Yes, sir. You follow me. All right. I got a plane. Quick, in the plane.
Wait, where?
Just shut up. Just get in the plane. The Japanese are crazy. Look at all those planes. They keep kamikazing into our ships. Is our ship okay? Is Johnson okay? Just don't look back. I mean, just think how lucky you are. This plane has 2 seats. You don't see this often. I doubt we'll be able to survive since you're here, but just turn that camera off. That's really distracting. Well, that was Okinawa. Wish me luck as I didn't you turn the camera off? Hello, my name is WWII. Welcome back to WWIN, where I discuss the current state of the war to you listeners at home. I'm currently at an undisclosed military base, and, well, sorry for not giving updates in several weeks. I was in a very tight situation with a broken camera and a broken mic. Anyways, the war at Okinawa has now ended. I'm here with Henson, who is here to talk about Okinawa. Good to be here. Well, the fight of Okinawa was probably the largest amphibious operation of the war. Not only that, death tolls were high. With the Japanese having homeland advantage, they were able to kill off a decent amount of the army. The Japanese had carefully set up killing zones that could slaughter soldiers en masse with machine guns and mortars. Jeez, and the raining seasons, they were terrible. I mean, I had to slug around this mortar around, and it was either too hot, too cold. It was crazy. You wouldn't want to be there. Eventually, we got the rest of Okinawa with the help of the 6th Marine Division.
That's very interesting. That must have been a tough
Oh,
fight.
definitely.
To get a bigger picture of the war, what were the death casualties?
We had 59,000 casualties, including 12,520 killed. Colonel Buckner, he was killed in an accident on June 18th.
Wow, that's a lot of people who died.
Well, yeah, that is a lot, but let me tell you, that's not all. You forgot to consider the Japanese. The Japanese had much more casualties. 110,000 Japanese soldiers lost their lives, and estimated between 40,000 to 150,000 Okinawa citizens were also killed.
Wow.
And given the casualties in just Okinawa alone, who knows what bloodshed awaits when we attack mainland Japan. And just Okinawa alone, we were faced with thousands of suicide bombers, and we really need to end this war for the sake of America, and especially for Japan. From what I heard, Japan has a no-surrender policy. So, I mean, we seriously need to be careful on how we approach Japan and force their surrender.
Right. Are there any ideas on how to force Japan's surrender?
Actually, there is. I heard something called the atomic bomb was made. It was suggested that it might be able to force Japan's surrender. We're currently waiting on President Truman to make that decision. Thanks. Good to know about the casualties. So there we have it, listeners. We have won Okinawa, but at a cost. Time will tell if the atomic bomb could really stop this war, once and for all.